Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious-minded people. Over the years, and I've done tarot for over 20 years, astrology for over 50. Over the years, I've heard people say good things and bad things about tarot, astrology, that kind of stuff. They like to say things like some people do in any event. Oh, well, it's a tool of the devil, it's this, that, and the other. It's only whatever we make it. We have to start assuming responsibility for our lives, quit blaming them on some ghost or boogeyman or spook outside of us. We are the ones created in God's image and likeness. It says this in the first verse in Genesis. And the God said, let us make man in our image and likeness. It's very clear. So we hold the power to a limited extent. I believe in fate, and the reason I do is because of astrology. I can do a chart, birth chart, on a brand new baby, and I can tell you what their personality is like, what their character is going to be like. I can tell you some of the high and low spots in their lives. I may not be able to get to the specifics, but I can tell you when it'd be more likely to have good things happen, and I can kind of give you an idea, and I can tell you when more difficult things are likely to happen. I can give you an idea. Happens in everybody's life. I don't care how rich you are. Sometimes you're holding the clean end of the stick. Sometimes you're holding the dirty end of the stick. Doesn't make any difference. If you're a billionaire, well, all that money can help cover up, but it doesn't eliminate. Life is what life is. It's a path. When we choose it, some people say in the spirit world, some may say it's just the cosmic roulette wheel turning. And whenever you're born, you have this certain frequency, you have this certain destiny, and that's what you're going to do. So the point is that astrology is not a satanic tool. It is a knowledge of cycles upon cycles upon cycles upon cycles. It's like you know when the next new moon is going to happen. You know when the next full moon is going to happen. You know when Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas or... Because you know the cycle of the year, does that make you satanic? No, not necessarily. It just means you're aware of a cycle. And many times, like especially in the days of farming, non-industrialized farming, very important to know the full moon and new moon, that kind of stuff for planting and harvesting, so on and so forth. So astrology is the knowledge of cycles. Tarot is the knowledge of potential. Potential. That does not mean it is given to you. It means it's presented. Whether you do anything with it or not, that's up to you. Your astrology chart may give you an indication whether you're going to pass or play, but the potential is there. The energy, the frequency is there. What do you do with it? It's your responsibility. So that's what we're focused on, and we live in cataclysmic times, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't think in recorded history, which goes back 7,000 years, and then there's this thing called the Younger Dryas, and then a few thousand years farther back, it looks like there were some magnificent civilizations that existed on the planet and for some reason disappeared. Probably what went on in the Younger Dryas 4,000 years. So we began with about 7,000 years ago. That's recent history. That's recorded history. And that's what we pay attention to. And never in recorded history has humanity been on the brink of destroying itself. One of the most difficult things for a lot of people these days to understand, to realize, is that the people who are trying to control the world are trying to destroy as many as they can in the process. Bill Gates said in 2005, 2008 at a TED get-together, and he's, by the way, not the only one. Other people have said the same thing, but I remember that because that was the first time I was made aware of this thing. Eugenics, it's called. He said by 2050, we have to take the world population, get it down to about 500 million. We're almost at 8 billion now. 500 million means out of 10 people, 9 are going to have to get out of here. Going to have to die. That's their plan. And you can see what they're doing with the water, with the food, with the air, with everything around us. Literally everything around us is toxic. How do you survive? Well, that's where you use the tarot. That's where you use the power of intention. That's where you use your potential with the frequency, with the energy. That's the key. The astrology can help you out tremendously. But to pinpoint individual energies, that's what you got tarot for. And so this is aimed at people who understand that we literally stand on the brink and want to use the strongest, most powerful thing human beings have, and that's their imagination. They imagine to manifest. That's what I'm here to help you with. I'm here to help you build up your imagination. I'm here to inspire you. That's my job. People around me tell me all the time, Steve, be sure to tell them, share, subscribe, like, do all those things. Share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like. Okay, I've done my part for today. They're happy. What that does is help me with the algorithms and helps me spread the message. But that's all I'm interested in, is spreading the message. My job is to inspire you. And that means sometimes hitting you right between the eyes. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. We are going through a critical phase, the most critical as far as I know in recorded history, as I was saying. Just a couple of days ago, we found out that you can get electronic devices exploding and killing people. Well, it's kind of interesting because we were told that the technology was here to help us. Well, keeps track of us. Your cell phone, even if it's off, gives them a chance to follow you anyway. Same with your computer. Same now with any electronic device. Who knows what's in there? Have you ever really taken a look inside your iPhone? You can't do it. You can't take the back off. You nullify the warranty. So we really don't know. We're going on faith, blind faith, and actually we're just lazy. So now, decade upon decade upon decade upon decade upon decade of laziness, lack of interest or curiosity is coming back to bite us in the ass. We're not happy about it. But that leads us to our reading for today. The middle card is the oracle card. It says a fork in the road. Number up in the left-hand corner is 1 and 3. Means we're looking to realign our value system. The 1 means beginning. The 3 means mind, body, spirit. All the energies lining up. The 1 and 3 combined equals a 4. That's stability. We're looking for a new kind of stability. But to get there, we have to take the energy from our mind, our body, and our spirit, line them all up, get them all working together, pulling together. And that means we're going to have to make a decision. We're going to have to pick the lesser of two evils. What I mean by that is, given no direction, positive direction, shit's going to hit the fan. You can see it. You can see it. And one of the latest examples certainly is pagers blowing up. And I'm not going to get into the politics. It's just the electronics now are a weapon. We've seen it. So who knows what your stuff will do? And who knows if they want to use it at any time, they'll use it against you. That's why they want electric cars. So we can't deny that part of it. So if we do nothing, things are just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But if we do something, it's going to be just as uncomfortable. Because people like habit. People get comfortable. People get lazy. Well, we've always done it this way. Yeah, but it's no good. I know, but I'm used to it this way. So it really is a choice. The lesser of two evils. The meme for today says, one of the things that I have learned, life is a paradox. In order to heal, you must hurt. In order to love, you must break open. In order to have peace, you must have chaos. Never regret an experience in your life. It's always meant to bring balance because the light follows. That's where we're at. The lesser of two evils. Am I going to hurt short term and make the change that I wish to make in my world, or am I just going to suffer and take the same shit over and over and over and over again and smile? Tough. Lesser of two evils. So let's get to the readings. We begin with the Two of Pentacles. That's the choice. Twos always mean choice. Pentacles are values. What are your values? Have you played the game? How's that worked out for you? Not so good, huh? Well, how about this? How about changing the values? Oops, change. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Yeah, but it's your only saving grace. You got to get the crap between your ears changed. That's what the Nine of Swords is all about. Swords are thoughts, ideas. Nine of Swords talks about nightmares, despair, brooding, doing this to ourselves because we're sitting on our ass doing nothing, making no changes because we're afraid of change, and we're just stewing in it. Not going to work. You got to make the lesser of two evils decision. Let's go to the next card. It is the Six of Wands. Wands are positivity, enthusiasm, joy. This talks about success within reach, victory. You can get back that enthusiasm for life, but you gotta change. But that's so painful. Yeah, but it's your only hope. And you have to be the agent of change for yourself. Next card is another Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles talks about reciprocity, equal giving and taking. Right now, if you're the average person in the world, you're doing a lot of giving. You ain't getting anything. It's that bullshit. You know it. You know it. You see it. You feel it. But it's what I'm used to. It's what I'm used to. We don't have that option anymore. We have to choose the lesser of two evils. One is taking the pain of transformation and making our lives better, manifesting better, or just putting up with it and seeing yourself completely destroyed, having nothing and being grateful for nothing, because that's all you got. You put yourself in a corner. You got nothing, but it was your choice. We don't have that option anymore, folks. Pull the head out of the ass, start to look. You got to choose the lesser of two evils. Growth, which is going to be uncomfortable, or staying where you are, which will kill you. Your option. That's the manifested reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another tarot reading. Between now and the next time we get together, peace and blessings.